Happy hump day to you. Humpa, humpa, humpa.
Don't ever.
It's hump day.
Don't.
I have to do that.
No, you don't. Nobody has to do that. Good morning, Debbie.
It is Wednesday. Man, we missed you. We had so much time last night. We're saying we've got to go back. We got to go back online. We got to go back online. And Christie's like, just calm down, cowboy.
No, that conversation never happened. He spent 2 hours on the phone with his buddy. So
I have this. It's just empty. I don't know what to do. So yesterday
like your heart.
we expanded our team. I am so freaking excited. So we have another assistant that we're bringing on. So life is good because
out by our Bay of Banderas.
We have so much going on right now. We've got the new website. We've got a still coming. I'm ordering that today.
Maybe.
What? Yeah, she tried to pay out stuff yesterday. Good morning, Kathy.
Having trouble with my bank yet again. It's very frustrating.
Mexican banks are the worst.
All banks are bad.
Yeah, they're all bad. They take your money. They don't give you any service. I mean, that's just like Canada and the U.S. Except here. And husband. I think it's worse in Canada because I think you pay more.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Lori. Happy hump day to you too again.
I really need to sneeze.
Go somewhere else. Don't sneeze by the microphone. So how are you guys all? What did you do yesterday? What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing today?
I think it's gone.
Good morning, Kathy.
So please tell us your questions.
Ask us your questions.
No, tell us the questions, damn it. Do an exclamation point, not a question.
Buenos dias to my favorite YouTube couple. Oh, you lead a very sheltered life, don't you, Chris? But thank you.
So Christie today is taking a client out. It's a client who, she bought a
pre-construction condo from us.
Yep.
And so she wants to go to look at some Perota. So I'm going to show her my favorite store. I thought there was another one in Heredideras. And if anybody knows, let me know. I can't find anything. Maybe they closed. I don't know. But there's Villa Senor, which is on the left-hand side of the highway.
Love Villa Senor.
On your way into Mescali's. Absolutely love them. They are fantastic. They are...
You can get giant seahorses made of wood at different sizes. It started at about 10,000 pesos for the little guys, all the way to oodles of cash. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. They do lots of Perota.
The other day, we were driving by, and I was driving, and I looked over, and they had this amazing base, and I wish I needed
all about the base.
Big base for a table because it was a trunk that was all kind of intertwined. You know how they do that? But big.
Yeah, it's Shirley. Shirley's contacting Christie.
Yeah.
So what can we tell you about today? Well, not much. We have the busiest summer of our life coming up with the website, the new employee. I'm just so excited.
Are you excited, honey? Because it's so hard to tell with him.
My goodness. We also have a developer in Puerto Escondido that wants us to come and see the development. And
I'm okay with that.
It's got to be before the middle of April, which is our birthday season.
But that's funny that they want us to come like during Semana Santa.
Well, it's the developer leaves by then.
Oh, gotcha.
So there are 4 agents in Mexico that they're talking with. 3 are in Mexico City. So yeah, once I was talking about EXP, etc., it's like, boing, he got an idea. He had a great idea. So I think it's going to be fun. Puerto Escondido is hotter than here. And he was open about that. He said it is hot. He lived here, the guy. He's a Canadian guy. He's never worked in Canada. But he's from Edmonton. He left Edmonton when he was 25 years old. After university, like 2 weeks later, he was living in BC, which is smart because
Except for if your mummy's in Canada and Alberta and you want to stay close to your mummy.
Yeah, that's true. But the weather, come on.
Weather or family. I mean, I guess we did move to Mexico. So.
If we had this weather that we have here and we lived in Canada and we had that same weather, we'd probably still live there.
I don't think so. I don't think you would.
Yeah.
I don't think you would. Not
Yeah.
with all that's going on.
It is true. I mean, if what was going on and we were there, I would be involved in politics, probably dead by
You'd
now.
probably be in jail.
I probably would be in jail or dead because I say what I'm thinking, which is what Shirley said yesterday. She says, you always tell people what the answer is. And if they don't like the answer, they don't listen to you. But then they always come back and ask you to fix it. So quit giving them information. I'm like, okay. So the lady who we're hiring, she does what Shirley does. Now, Shirley does it on a larger scale, much more legal because she does have a law degree. But the new lady does closings, etc. So Shirley says to me, you should have her do things that you do not like doing. So I talked to the person who we're hiring. Her name is Brenda. And I said, Brenda, have you ever taken photos of developments before? Or
Houses.
like houses?
Yeah.
She says, I used to be.
No, first of all, she said yes. And then John says, oh, okay. And she's, I used to be the photographer for Vallarta Adventures.
So then I said, well, then I will teach you how to do the follow-up. She's like,
I know
the software.
how to do Lightroom.
She says, I know Lightroom. I'm like,
So
Lightroom is the best program
pretty
post-production.
soon, John and I aren't going to have to do anything.
Well, no, we focus on our business. We will be focusing on our business.
I guess we'll still have to do stuff.
Well, you can be a grandma. I'm going to be the CEO. And I may fire your butt.
Oh, God, I wish. Good morning, Jolene.
Yes. So there you go. That is what's going on in our life. Yesterday was just like this amazing, awesome day. Chatted with a buddy of mine I haven't chatted with in a while. We chatted for 2 hours.
I already said that.
I walked yesterday upstairs almost 16,000 steps total while just walking around upstairs.
Yeah, because you were walking while I was working on my computer too. So you were walking while I was working.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, as you lose weight, your body just has more energy and it's got to do stuff. Now, my knees, my
John
legs,
has always been a fidgeter, though. Always.
My back, absolutely killing me. Can't get the chiropractor to get this right. It's very strange. He says my body is shifting around because as you lose weight, you're going back. I weigh what I used to weigh almost, 7 to 10 years ago.
Yeah, he needs to do some core yoga. I think he needs to do yoga because he needs to strengthen his core and get his muscles working because they've been kind of relaxed. I
did yoga one time, and whoever says yoga is not a sport needs to be punched in the face.
Yoga is tough. Yeah.
Yoga is flipping hard
if you do it right.
Yeah, and I had no pain for probably 2 weeks after I did the yoga. I need to do yoga. And not to get into that whole mystical crap. I mean, there's weirdo yoga people out there, but just the physical stuff.
In our opinion, they're weird. Don't say that they're
weird. I'm weird nice. Too. I'm a really weird person calling them weird. It's fine. Right?
Sure.
See? That's, I think, why they call her Shirley. Because she's like, sure.
No, that's not why they call her
Shirley. Shirley, you're correct.
It is not why.
We love Shirley.
We do.
I don't know if Shirley knows why they call her Shirley.
I think that's because it's her name. That's why they call her Shirley. That would be my guess. That's why people call me Christie.
We know why we called Shay. Right, Shay? Yeah. Shay's actually, it is funny because she's the one I think that we had the most trouble finding the name for. And I started working with this guy, Kevin B. I've mentioned him previous. He's probably the wisest old guy who's younger than me. And his girlfriend's name was Shay. The first day I started working with him, he says, yeah, my girlfriend's Shay. And I'm like, Shay? That's going to be my daughter's name.
We like that name.
And he's like, what? I said, yeah, if we have a girl, that's going to be my daughter's name. Just like that. It was instant.
Oh, carry on with that story, though, at their wedding.
Okay. So Mackenzie, she loves rings and stuff. And
she still does, but back then she was frills and lace. And
I encouraged Kevin and Shay to get married. We were invited to the wedding. So we go to the wedding and I meet Shay's mother and father.
For the first time.
So I say to Shay's parents.
We had our Shay already by then?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I think I would have changed the name.
Yeah. So I said, how did you pick Shay's name? And the mother's like, you don't really want to know.
Story because they knew we had named our daughter Shay.
Turns out when Shay was born, The
friends,
older Shay.
yeah.
The Shay was the model, the centerfold of Playboy magazine. So that is how the father came up with Shay. It isn't how we came up with Shay, but it is how they came up with Shay.
Yeah.
So indirectly, some strange, crazy world.
So Jeff says you need a super donaire that will balance things out.
I don't.
They were good though. Holy. Oh.
I haven't eaten carbs like flour, sugar, wheat, anything in over 2 months. And
just the odd. You've had a couple tortillas and things like that, but very few.
We're talking. Like I have if I have tortillas, it's like 2 max. If I do,
the chips.
If I do, but yeah, I'm telling you, my mind is so clear right now. It's very strange because I know I still had that thing that happened a while ago. There's still something in there. I can feel that, but it is different now because I can think clearly.
Jolene said she thought that I was the CEO. And then she said, John, go do Pilates, but on a reformer, not mat. So it's one of those special Pilates beds. I've heard Pilates is really good. It's core.
I want a Pilates bed. You just lay down. It's like, oh, I'm exercising.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Well, like I said yesterday, if I lay on my left side, my knee, I can't walk. It's horrible. So yesterday I laid on my right side the entire night, no knee pain, but I couldn't see Christie because Christie, she has to be close to the bathroom. If we go to a hotel, I already know where I'm going to sleep.
I don't care what side of the bed I'm on, as long as it's the one that I don't have to walk too far to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
She's got to be like this zombie. I must pee. And yeah, it's always the closest. So if we go into a brand new hotel, it isn't the side of the bed that I choose. It's okay. Yeah, that's furthest.
It's the side of the room he chooses.
It is furthest from the bathroom. I have to go through. And then what she'll do, she'll have like the steamer set up. She'll have this obstacle course. She's got a straight shot right to the bathroom. I got to like navigate through all of these death-defying things. I've got 2 on my baby toes, blood blisters from kicking things that she has put in my way.
A precious little muffin. Maybe don't kick them. Duh.
If you don't see them,
open your eyes.
We sleep in the dark because
it's not that dark. There's
this little salt lamp beside her bed, which is covered up, which emits a tiny little bit of shade. If you turn the lamp off, in Mexico, do not have a sea salt lamp.
Unless you're going to leave it on.
Yeah, if the heat is not on,
in this area,
it melts. Water drips off of this light. If the light goes out, it is crazy how it dissolves.
Because of the humidity. It's salt. Of course, salt absorbs humidity, and so...
Yeah, so you do not want a salt-based lamp in Mexico unless you're leaving the lamp on.
Yeah, and I do. That's what it's for. Why would you not?
It's for you, so you can see, because it's on your side of the bed. I don't see anything.
You get mad when there's too much light in the room. That's why there's a little cover on it.
So
what a whiner. He is such a whiner, you guys.
We have, our windows are blocked out with 99% shades, window coverings, and I need earplugs. So I need the light blocked, windows blocked. Last night, we had this dog that needs to be killed. And
don't say that. It needs to be
trained. The people who own it do not care about.
So it's the owners, not the dog.
They hate this dog. They must.
I don't know.
Because they just leave it out and it barks all the time. So last night as I'm going to sleep and listening to the bark, I'm closing the window because I can't sleep with this. It's going right now. It is a shame what these owners have done. And there is nothing we can do in Mexico for a dog like this. So it sucks. And that's why we were fine for about a year.
And it's an expensive dog, so it's not like we can just...
Oh, yeah. It's one of the top 10 most dangerous dogs in the world. So I think they have it for security, but I don't think they love the dog. Which sucks.
Well, it's in a small little paved lot, like a driveway, basically.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the dog, but it is super irritating because it's so loud and it's like at all hours of the night.
Yep. So there you go. That's our bitch fest for the little bit. But in our business, things are so amazing right now. So yeah, what can we tell these folks about us? Well, we love each other once in a while.
We have no secrets. You have told everybody everything.
I kind of have. And I really think that, for us, I have to share.
I know I should have got gas in the truck. I'll probably have to stop and get some.
We've got friends here that we like, and just they're so secretive. People are like, hold their cards close to their chest. I don't know why. I'm kind of like,
maybe they don't want you to know.
I don't know. Maybe. So when people deal with us, they know who they're dealing with.
I'll be right back.
Christie, she'll be pissed at me in front of the clients.
Always.
So, which I think is very interesting because there are no secrets with us. So yeah, if we don't like you, we will tell you because it's kind of like the older you get, the less impressed or the less impressing you have to be, or the less you care. I don't know. But yeah, that's funny because now in our business, Christy says all the time, I'm shocked they do business with me, because I just tell them the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, and if they don't want to hear the ugly, they can talk to her because she's cute. I like her. So yeah, I don't know where she went, but she's coming back. Oh, I know.
Did you say you like me?
I do like you.
Aww.
I think I love you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
So today, we've got so much to do.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares how much we have to do. That's our job. That's what we do.
But the thing is I still haven't been to the beach in a while. So maybe we should go to the beach later.
Maybe this evening.
This evening?
Well, we got lots.
Who goes to the beach in the evening?
Sunset.
Yeah, that's true. I've told people all the time, if you're pissed at your partner, go to the beach. Bring wine. Even if you have to hold hands though. So you can drink wine, you have to hold hands even if you're angry, but watch the sunset and the weirdest thing happens.
You get drunk.
Well, you like them more, I think. The people.
Because you're drunk.
So, hey, I don't like you, but when we get home.
Just kidding.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so what can we talk about, honey? I need something here. Do we have any new listings coming? If you guys saw the videos on our Facebook pages, I've tagged Christy myself. So we've got the one that's for $162,500. That one is a great property. It's 2 lots, touches 2 properties.
It's 2 streets.
We had this interesting house.
It touches 2 streets, not 2 properties.
Touches 2 streets. And
Jolene misses the beach too.
Apparently the renter of the house, we had this renter, he paid for the year in advance. And he asked the owner, so this property has 2 street accesses, right? It's like, yeah. And turns out one day he just kind of disappeared. He paid the whole year in advance and ran out the back door. Somebody came to the front door. He ran out the back door.
Never came back.
Never came back.
So we don't know if someone found him or what the deal was. But
if you are a nefarious individual or an individual of ill repute, it may come in handy to have 2 street accesses.
Jeff, after listening to John talk this morning, I don't think anything's going to balance him out, not even a super donaire.
Super donaire. I just don't want it. Guys, I don't even want donuts anymore. It is so weird. So yeah, the kids can have ice cream and all this stuff here, and it's like, whatever. I don't need it. Thank you, honey. I don't need it anymore. Do you need it?
No.
Do you need it?
I never did need donuts, just French fries.
You do need French fries.
Someone sent me a recipe, and I'm going to try them eventually.
I sent you a recipe for keto fries.
I know, but he tried them. He actually did this recipe.
Yeah, but mine, hundreds of thousands of people tried it.
But I know one person that tried it, and he liked him. In the air fryer.
Air fryer.
We'll actually use our air fryer that you needed to buy for coffee bean roasting.
The thing is that if you're using the air fryer, you've got less fat in the fries. You want fat. It gives you that satiation.
But apparently they don't get crispy. You can dip them in butter if you need to. I don't know.
That's true. Butter fries. Have you had butter on your steaks? Because a nice butter on your steak is awesome. My butter that I made is all gone. We used the last bit in the turkey. I really enjoyed that butter. I'm going to start making my own butter.
Which I think was a waste in that turkey, actually, now. Because I guess it was mostly in the gravy.
Oh my gosh, it was fantastic.
It was a great turkey. John did that turkey on the barbecue on the weekend, and it was really good. I guess it was Monday. What day did you do it?
I don't
Sunday?
know.
Sunday.
It was a 9-kilogram turkey, and I think it's all gone now.
Jeff said that he's enjoyed 2 since Friday. So good.
2 what?
2 donaires. What do you think Jeff's talking about? All he's talking about is food. Maybe I'll open a donaire shop in Bucerias during tourist season.
Great idea. I don't think I've ever seen a donaire place here. I mean, not that I was looking. We see a lady set up beside the bank on Estaciones. If you know where Bucerias is, it's the highway that takes you inland to Valle. There's a lady that sets up underneath the big tree by the bank with Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, which is weird. It's a weird place to sell them.
So Krispy Kreme in Mexico City is massive, huge. It's everywhere. Everywhere you go, Krispy Kreme, Krispy Kreme. So here, it's interesting. It only takes an hour and 10 minutes to fly the donuts here.
So Jolene says she loves using her air fryer for French fries and garlic butter on steak. Now, Jolene, excuse me, when you do French fries, are you doing French fries from potatoes or are you doing like bought fries? Because I found in the air fryer with French fries from potatoes, they don't get crispy. So
well, maybe you par cook them. Maybe it's the French fries that cause the weight gain. That's the one thing I've learned is that it is the freaking carbs. It's the sugar. It's all these complicated carbs.
No,
people
simple
are like
carbs.
It's like it's fat free. Our bodies are freaking intelligent. They turn that fat free crap into fat.
Go figure.
Our
It doesn't
body
sound very smart.
It's intelligent because in the old days when we couldn't get food all the time, our bodies are like, you know what? I'm going to save up for a rainy day.
But they were not eating Snickers bars and Lay's potato chips either.
And this is why fasting it's the only way to lose the weight.
Was bought fries, yeah.
So the only way to lose the weight, you can exercise your butt off. If you've got too much fat, you need to do fasting.
Jeff is saying there is the red van selling Costco hot dogs and Tim Hortons coffee. No, that is a thing of the past. He has not been doing that for quite some time. So he spent all that money doing that little van, and now it doesn't exist. I don't know where it is. He's still around, but I don't know where the van is.
Yeah, our bodies are so incredibly smart. They take care of us when we have food, when we don't have food. And it's funny, I have so many people say, oh, I could never fast because my body, and I would shut down and this and that. I'm like, your body is so smart. It converts after 2 to 3 days. If you don't have a fatty liver, it starts to go into burning the fat mode. All of a sudden, our body says, you know, the sugar crap, don't need it anymore. I'm going to start burning fat. All of a sudden, your mind is clear. Everything, the fog lifts. If you've got a fatty liver, I'm sorry. That's what I had to fix first. Because when I was fasting, I was just hungry. And I was really brutal.
Hangry.
I was hangry. And that was weird. So that's when I knew something was wrong and I had to fix it. And I think I'm fixing it. My blood sugars come down incredibly.
Or just angry.
And even then, you know, if you still have, it's cortisol affects your insulin. It's all stupid. Our bodies.
Good morning, Karina.
Bodies are crazy. Which Karina?
Karina from Intercam.
Karina from Intercam. Christie's actually considering moving our entire bank account over to Intercam. So we need to talk about that. Because, Karina, it needs to work. Because no bank works 100%. Ugh.
I'm having troubles.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. You want to spend money on your business, and the bank's like, whoa, you can't spend your money. We have limits. We have expectations. We have things you need to do all the time. And boy, does it make Christie mad. Not mad enough to move the bank account.
Because it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but you keep doing all these problems and you just keep putting up with it. It has to stop.
There's no good bank. I mean, there's good banks, but they all have some issues. And this is a weird issue. I cannot figure out what is going on because, yeah.
We have it where we can transfer up to
Let's go have coffee.
$25,000. And now they won't even let me do $2,500.
So I don't understand. Don't understand.
Very weird.
And I'm trying to pay Shirley.
Yep, we love Shirley. We told her yesterday. I mean, she knows. We told her. We do love Shirley. And we love the house that she's got. I mean, it is so awesome. She's got a house.
Mm-hmm.
We're very proud of her.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's the only one of our children that has a house now. My daughter was laughing.
First of all, Shirley's not our child.
She should be. She should be. We have a lawyer as a child, or a child with a law degree.
Wow, you are an asshole.
Well,
One of our kids is right here.
The SH children, they all have degrees.
SH children?
Shirley, Shay.
I don't even know what to do with him, you guys, honestly.
Yeah, no, we're proud of all of our kids. Spencer, Red Seal, journeyman plumber. And he's like 25 years old. He already leads a crew. He's led crews before. He actually was the smartest kid of all of our kids for driving. Because what ended up happening was he was in Canada, and he's like, he goes to the Alberta Motor Vehicles and says, if I was to get
Karina
a license.
wants to be our kid now, too.
If I was to get a license in Mexico, could I translate that and get it in Mexico or in Alberta? And they said, well, I don't think it's ever been done before, but we could try. So he came to Mexico, got his license. He just went there and paid for it. He didn't even have to take a test. He goes back to Canada, spends $400 getting it translated. He's 17 years old. He's got an unrestricted driver's license. His bosses say, well, you get a company vehicle at 17 years of age, and it's not a family business. I thought it was pretty damn smart. He said to his sisters, you should do this too. And they're like, it's not going to work. It worked.
Is that how it went, Shay?
It worked. It worked.
I asked and they told me it wouldn't work.
So yeah, apparently they told Shay it wouldn't work.
Believes the government.
Shay believes the government. Spencer is just like, he's schmoozy. Spencer schmoozy. I love that.
That's weird.
So what do we got? Have you guys ever heard of the crepe lady? Yes. She was around Centra. Yes, we did not see her last year, January 20. She has a child in Washington State, and she saves up her money. She sells the crepes, and she goes. But a lot of people haven't been set up just because of the COVID. I think January 2020 would have been high season. I don't know. But yeah, she was set up.
Karina thinks
previously.
It's funny that you said our kids were smart and shit.
What?
Smart and shit.
They are smart. All my kids are smart. That's why it was so easy to add
That's
Shirley.
why she wants to be one of our kids. She thinks she's smart too, right, Karina?
Oh, I get it now. But you're with a K. It's not going to work.
Why?
Because the SH kids are the smart kids. The smartest kids.
Well,
Sorry,
we have...
my children. You need to know. That's why.
What is the matter with you?
I have no idea.
Oh my God.
So, Kurt, in answer to your question, I don't know if she's still there. We know her. We've bought from her over the years. We know her story. She speaks English. So that was nice. It was very lovely.
Yeah, but we do know that she was going back and forth, and maybe she ended up staying. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, because now if you're a person in America, it's a fair shot now. You got a good shot of getting your citizenship. Try doing that in Mexico. Not going to work. Oh, well, I would love to be a citizen here because we now have to, we have the 3 properties. We have 3 trust fees that we have to pay. And we want to start buying additional lots, etc. So I think what we're going to do is start a corporation and just start buying up properties. So that way we can start making cash, and the capital gains does not matter because it's going to be paying us all of the while. And it's funny, I don't even know why the hell I was worried about capital gains, because if you're making money on these properties, it doesn't matter. It's just a bonus.
She could be Sharina.
Sharina. I like that. Is that what she said?
Yes.
That's smart of you. I like that.
Karina, Judy is saying that she would adopt you and then you could be our sister.
That'd just make it awkward.
It would be weird.
It'd be very weird. You'd be the skinny sister, though. That'd be okay. I mean, everybody else.
Judy. Aren't you supposed to be moving or something? Don't offer to adopt Karina.
Yeah, please. See,
Yeah, please.
we know Karina since she was like 16 or 17.
Yeah. We've known that girl for a while.
She's not 16 or 17 anymore. She's
Neither are you there, Muffin.
I remember, and I think I've told you this, when my mom was 30 and I was 14 and I was like, damn, that's old. I mean, I can't even imagine 30. And now we've got a 30-year-old son. So whatever I thought was old is just older than you. That is what I've learned.
She said it would be weird, but coolio. All right. So on that note, this conversation is getting really strange, and it is 10:30.
What does that mean?
I have to go,
I have an 11 o'clock a phone call today.
and I have an 11 o'clock appointment today.
All right. So
And I
we'll
want
say
to go
goodbye.
get gas in my truck.
We will see you tomorrow. I can't wait to share the exciting things that happened today.
Sorry to bore you all.